Have you ever looked into your cat's eyes and felt he knows something you don't? Cats have lived alongside humans for more than 10,000 years. They witnessed the fall of civilizations, the birth of gods, and the turning of ages. And all that time, they simply watched us, calmly, wisely, unfathomably. But there is one thing scientists are finally beginning to understand. The color of your cat's coat is not an accident. It is a code, a genetic signature that carries clues about your pet's temperament, behavior, and even health. Now we will reveal 7 cat personality types based on coat color. This information will change the way you look at your cat forever. Number 1. The genetic code of fur. Before we talk about personalities, let's look into the very heart of nature. A cat's coat color is determined by 2 basic pigments, eumelanin, responsible for black and brown tones, and pheomelanin, which produces yellow and orange shades. But here is where the real magic begins. The coat color gene in cats is located on the X chromosome, and that is why most orange cats are male and most calicos are almost always female. This is not superstition, this is pure genetics. Studies from the University of California and Massachusetts General Hospital have shown that the same genetic markers that determine coat color may influence neurotransmitters in a cat's brain. In other words, appearance and personality are connected at the cellular level. Your cat is not just an animal with a certain fur color, it is a living genetic poem. Number 2. Calico and tortoiseshell cats. If your cat is a calico or tortoiseshell, you have probably already guessed, she lives by her own rules. Cat owners around the world describe them the same way: independent, stubborn, unpredictable, and absolutely unforgettable. In the United States, there's even a term for it, tortitude, a tortoiseshell attitude toward the world, a mixture of pride, passion, and rebellion. Why? Because calico and tortoiseshell cats are almost exclusively female, with 2 active X chromosomes, and their cells are a mosaic of different genetic programs. Literally every centimeter of their skin is a separate genetic story. In Japanese culture, the 3-colored cat, Mike, is considered a symbol of luck and protection of the home, and the small figurines of Maneki Neko are often depicted in exactly these colors. If you have a calico, you're living with a goddess, and she knows it. Before we go further, if you're learning something new about your cat right now, consider liking the video and subscribing. It helps other cat lovers discover this information too, and honestly, more people deserve to understand what their cats are trying to communicate. Number 3. Tabby cats. Tabby is not a breed, it's a pattern, and it's the oldest pattern in the feline world. Those characteristic stripes, spots, and swirls trace back to the wild ancestor of the domestic cat, Felis sylvestris libica, which lived in the Middle East thousands of years, and the tabby is a living memory of evolution. And their personality matches perfectly. Owners of tabby cats note that they are adaptable, social, and reliable, and tabbies are rarely moody without reason. They are balance in fur. A fascinating fact, on the forehead of every tabby cat is a distinctive marking that resembles the letter M. According to one legend, it is the mark of the Virgin Mary, and according to another, it is the mark of the Egyptian goddess Mafded. Tabby cats are for those who value stability, a cat you can trust. Number 4. Orange cats. If there's an orange cat in your home, you already know, boredom is a thing of the past. Studies show that owners of orange cats far more frequently describe them as energetic, affectionate, and persistent. An orange cat knows what it wants, and it will get it, now or even sooner. Orange cats are predominantly male due to that same X chromosome genetics, and it seems that one X chromosome carries within it the full energy of the sun. In Celtic mythology, the orange cat was considered a guardian of the otherworld, and in Norse legends, the chariot of the goddess Freya was pulled by 2 large orange cats. But most importantly, scientific data suggests that orange cats more often initiate contact with humans. They are more inclined toward vocalization, rubbing against legs, and sleeping together. If an orange cat has chosen you, it has chosen you completely. Number 5. Black cats. The black cat. No animal in human history has been so celebrated and at the same time so unjustly persecuted. In ancient Egypt, the black cat was sacred, and the goddess Bastet was often depicted as a black cat. Killing a cat in Egypt was punishable by death. In medieval Europe, everything turned upside down. Black cats began to be seen as companions of witches. They were hunted, and that is one of the greatest mistakes in human history. Because what does science say? Black coat color is associated with increased resistance to a range of diseases. Black cats are genetically more resilient, and their owners describe them as calm, mysterious, and extraordinarily loyal to their person. A black cat does not bring misfortune, it brings loyalty that needs no proof. Number 6. White cats. The white cat, beauty for which nature pays a price. Many white cats with blue eyes have congenital deafness, a direct consequence of the W gene, which suppresses melanin, and the more blue in the eyes, the higher the risk. This is not a defect, it is the genetic fragility of beauty. And perhaps this very fragility shapes their character. Owners describe them as sensitive, selective, and deeply attached to one specific person. A white cat rarely belongs to everyone in the household. It chooses one and is devoted only to that one. In Japanese culture, the white cat is a symbol of purity and new beginnings, and in the Muslim tradition, the cat is considered a clean animal overall, and the white one especially blessed. If a white cat has chosen you, accept it as an honor. You have earned its trust, and that is not easy. Number 7. Gray cats. The gray cat, or blue as felinologists call them, is the aristocrat of the feline world. Ukraine blues, British shorthairs, Chartreux, breeds with gray coats have always been considered the elite, and for good reason. Owners of gray cats describe their companions as balanced, intelligent, and extraordinarily observant. A gray cat does not rush, it watches, it analyzes, and it acts only when certain. It is interesting that gray color is the result of the dilution of black pigment, and by its genetic nature, a gray cat is a softened version of black, which is why it combines mystery with elegance. If you value silence, intelligence, and beauty without unnecessary noise, a gray cat is your perfect companion. And for dessert, 2 very special types. The tuxedo cat, a black and white charmer dressed by nature in a formal suit. Owners of these cats swear that they are smarter than the average cat, more curious, and possess an extraordinary sense of humor. And while science cannot fully confirm humor in cats, if anyone could, it would be the tuxedo. The Siamese cat is an entirely different category. Their color is determined by a gene sensitive to temperature, so the dark points form where the body is cooler, meaning the cat literally paints itself depending on the environment. And their personality matches: loud, demanding, emotional. A Siamese cat will not stay silent. It will tell you loudly, in detail, and repeatedly. So, your cat is not just an animal, it is a genetic poem written by millions of years of evolution. Every stripe, every spot, every shade of its coat is a page of a book that nature wrote especially for you. Perhaps your cat did not choose you by accident. Perhaps you were exactly the person who needed its energy, its wisdom, its silent loyalty. Look at it right now, carefully. It has been looking at you for a long time already. If this video touched your heart, give it a like and subscribe. Write in the comments what color your cat is and whether its personality matched what we described. Until next time, and may your cat always purr on your lap.